Hello, everyone. Today we're going to talk about being present. I have talked about this before, but I want to elaborate on it because I think this is one of our greatest challenges today as Christians, as human beings, as parents, as responsible adults. The truth is, it's extremely easy to not live in the moment. Sometimes the mundane gets us bored. We roll our eyes. We go into a state of, I don't know what. We just don't want to be in the moment. We don't want to be present. Maybe a speaker is boring us, or we're on public transportation and we have a long ride that we're facing. So we need the distraction. We dwell in the past about things that made us happy, things we enjoyed, or we dwell on a future, and those two things don't exist. We are an entire race of people in pursuit of the rainbow's end. It's not honest. It's not kind. It's using. We use it as fuel to heap everything on the altar of the future. And you know what that's called in the Bible? An idol. We make an idol out of the future. Make an idol out of the past. So why should we live in the moment? Well, it helps us appreciate what's given to us. When we have a good friend or a sick friend, someone that we're visiting in the hospital, or someone we're trying to cheer up because they're down and out, that's no time to be checking your watch, because that immediately tells the person, you got something important you got to do, so my time here is limited. It sends the wrong signal. It reminds us to make the most of our opportunities. This literally might be the last time I get to talk to you. And I want it to count for something. It also means that we rest in God, thinking about a future that most of the time is never going to happen in our daydreams and our fantasies. God is enough. God is more than enough. God is everything. Philippians 4:6-7 says, do not be anxious about anything, but in everything, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your heart and your mind in Christ Jesus. You do not need to know precisely what is happening or exactly where everything is going. What you need is to recognize the possibilities and challenges offered by the present moment and to embrace them with courage, faith, and hope. And I get that hope and courage and faith through God. We should live in the moment, not for the moment. It tells you something if, when I'm talking to you, I look at you and I'm interested in what you have to say, actually interested. I'm not sitting there off in la la land, and again, this makes me crazy. This always tells me that you've got something pressing on your mind and I'm not it. I'm not saying that I'm all that important, but you understand what I'm saying. I mean, please be present for me. I try and be present for you. It's polite. We should show each other the courtesy that the most important thing we have to give each other is our time, and we choose to do it. We do it joyfully and we do it willingly. And I don't want to think about my skiing trip. I don't want to think about my big fish that I caught last summer. I want to be present for you. I want to be here for you, to listen to you, to hear what you're really saying, so that I can give you a genuine, heartfelt response. It's that simple and it's that hard. If you aren't present, you aren't anywhere, because there's nothing else that exists. This is the only moment there is. And we get fooled by that all the time. We get caught up in it, we get taken away, and we don't even realize we're doing it. It happens so quickly. It's part of our normal response to a world that's filled with chaos. It's scary. There's so many frightening things going on today, disturbing headlines, possibilities of war and rumors of wars and lying politicians, and it can be maddening. So we do everything we can to try and escape from that. And if I'm going to escape from that, I want to do it with you. I want to be present for you. I don't want to waste my time dwelling on what can happen 2 years from now, or what should happen 2 years from now, or it really is simple if we make each other important, and we make God the most important. Be a present for someone. Be present for someone. Love you, church.